I find it very hard to communicate with people a lot of the times. The thing is, I'm a very sarcastic person. Um, and 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 due to social anxiety, I have a very monotone voice, and it's very low too. There's not much emotion involved in it. And the thing is, since I'm so sarcastic, the sarcasm isn't really picked up on when I'm actually saying something, when I'm trying to be sarcastic to people, and people, I guess, misinterpret it as being as as if I'm serious. Um, and that happens a lot. And I feel like, and the thing is, if sarcasm is misinterpreted, you really do sound like a jerk, or you sound like a you sound really bad. You sound like a jerk. So the thing is, um, I feel like that. I feel like I get misunderstood a lot, and and when I do try to open up to people and try to joke around with people, um, I think I get misinterpreted for being rude or obnoxious or something like that, and I mean, I don't really know if it's true or not. This is just a feeling I get, and I mean, I do get feedback from people, um, and stuff, and I mean, I don't really get feedback from people, but I mean, I kind of overhear. I assume I'm overhearing things, or just people are saying things like, he's a jerk, or he's kind of fucked up or something like that. I don't know, but something like that. I mean, it's not that I don't even. I mean, sometimes I overhear it, and it could be just my mind playing tricks on me. But I mean, and then I don't know. I mean, because then people joke around. I mean, someone joked around earlier and said that that I was like an asshole and stuff. And I don't know if they're joking or what, because I can't pick up on sarcasm either. Um, Sometimes I feel like I have Asperger's or something. I mean, I'm not saying I do, and I don't wanna claim I do when I don't, when I know people are really suffering from it. But I mean, I really can't pick up social cues from people. I I I suppose it's just the fact that I'm not the fact that I have no real experience dealing with these things, and I don't really know the proper way to speak to people. I don't know what, but it happens, and it really gets me down. I mean, there was an incident, and it happened about 2 days ago at work, and I'm still freaking thinking about it. It keeps me up at night. Just thinking like, oh, was I really a jerk, or whatever, and stuff like that, or what did I do, and just all these thought processes just going ahead, like just replaying the whole incident over and over again, and um, it's just been bugging me for the past 2 days now. It's gonna be the second night coming up, but yeah, it's driving me nuts. And it's really affecting my day too, because I just feel like self-loathing and just hating myself right now, and it's really ruining my day because I can't get anything done. And the thing is, I'm thinking about it, and it's like, the thing is, okay, so I try not to say things when I'm out, because I feel like if I say the wrong thing, you know, I really can be rude, and people will be offended, and stuff like that, right? So I mean, so I do keep I keep myself from saying things, and it's anxiety as well that keeps me from doing this. It holds me back, and it's just I've been doing this for so long. It's just so natural to inhibit myself from speaking or feeling open-minded about certain things. And I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do, because the thing is, like, um, the thing is, I cannot say anything and be miserable, or I can try to be a little bit more open, but then be miserable about that too, because I know I kind of screwed it up somehow. So it's like either way I become miserable. But the thing is, like, I have nothing to lose really from speaking up. You don't. The only thing you lose is people's perception of you, or I'll lose people's perception of me. They won't look at me. They won't see me as some quiet, nice guy anymore. I'll be, I could be whatever they interpret me as, and I feel like people are going to interpret me as a jerk or an asshole or something like that. Uh, um, so yeah, that's the only thing I really lose out on. Just losing that image that I'm so anxious about all the time, that people are gonna, that image of being mean or something. So I'm always being good. So I'm gonna lose that image of being good or being, nice. Um, and So I don't know. That's the only thing I would lose if I do open up. But I guess I find it a lot easier to talk to people on the street, or just people I don't know, or I'm only gonna see them once, because there is really no relationship going on there. I don't have to build off it. It's just that first impression, and that's it, and then it's done with. And I really can't talk to people that I have to work with, because I'm gonna have to work with them all the time. If I screw up on a conversation or something, it just becomes very awkward for me to be working there, and I start to panic before I go to work after that. Not really panic, but I really get anxious, and my mind really races all over the place, and it really I catastrophize a lot. So I always jump to the worst situation, or the worst thing possible, and um, and I do that a lot. And anyways, I'm getting off topic. Um, yeah, so that's one thing I find hard about opening up, is that I can be misinterpreted. Um, I find that very hard. So I tend to just stay quiet, just because I don't want to. I know I'm gonna say something really stupid. I'm gonna say something really mean or something like that. I have no idea, but I'm just gonna. Somebody's gonna get hurt, or someone's gonna misinterpret it the wrong way, I feel like. Um, so yeah, I don't know what to do. If I don't, because I'm gonna be miserable both ways. But the doctor did tell me, my therapist did tell me that you're gonna be miserable both ways anyway. So might as well do something different, and there could be a different outcome. And it's true. Like, yeah, when I do talk, and if I do feel like it was a good conversation or good interaction or something like that, I didn't feel like I embarrassed myself, because really that's all it really comes down to, is what I feel. I could have looked like a total imbecile, or really, or I could just looked ridiculous or acted ridiculous, and if I felt like I did it was fine, I wouldn't know if that I was acting weird. So it's really all in my head. I can, it's really all in my head. But I mean, I'm just saying. Okay, anyways, yeah. Anyways, it can't. So I really don't have anything to lose. I should really just speak up because I mean, there's a possibility of actually pulling through with the conversation and actually, you know, going well, as opposed to just doing nothing and just being at the same place where I started. So, I mean, there is that one possibility, but I mean, it's just the chance of ruining a relationship with people because my sarcasm is misinterpreted. Um, so I really don't know. I don't really feel like opening up too much to people at work or just being as open now because I just feel like if I become too open or relaxed, I will say really awful things. I mean, not intentionally, but it comes out pretty bad. So I feel, well, it's just how I feel. Um, I really don't know if it's true or not, but it's all in my crazy mind, all this stuff. Um, yeah, I don't know. That's a dilemma I've been dealing with for the past 2 days, and I gotta go to work tomorrow, and I'm gonna be working with that same person. That I feel like I have this feeling in my gut. It's not a real thing, but it's just I feel like this guy is misinterpreting me or perceiving me wrongly, and I'm really sad. I mean, because it started off as a good friendship, or not a good friendship, we're decent. I mean, he invited me over and stuff, and I feel like I don't want to act like a jerk to him. I mean, there's no reason for me to do that, and I just don't want any animosity towards me and stuff like that. Um, and plus, I'm gonna have to be working with these people, so I really don't want bad relationships because if there is any, I just can't work throughout the day with someone I feel like I've done something bad with, or else because like it has happened to me before where I've worked with someone I felt like I screwed up and they're probably thinking about me. And then when it happens, I just can't work during that whole day because I'm just so overwhelmed with these feelings, these negative thought feelings of shame and embarrassment and just having to deal with all that while still in the presence of that same person. I mean, like, I don't know. Um, so yeah, I mean, I really don't want that to happen because it really ruined when that happened to me. When that happens to me at work, it really ruins it for me, and I can't get anything done. And by the end of the day, I just break down in tears because it's just so overwhelming, or just too much emotion, just too much irrational thoughts. I mean, like, really, seriously, too much, too much. And yeah, I don't know. Let's hopefully I'll post this. I haven't posted anything in a long time.